For me, Willie, you are just a completely changed man. You are an injection of energy into this British light heavyweight scene and knocking on the door for big things, mate.
Yeah, well, listen, like I said, I've always been here. But now finally people's taken notice now, do you know what I mean? And, well, I believe I'm on one of the biggest stages and platforms I can physically do it on, so I'm gonna enjoy myself and do what I gotta do, man.
You surprised a lot of people with your performance against Craig Richards, but I don't think you surprised yourself, did you?
I didn't surprise myself. All I said it from the get-go, do you know what I mean? And I'm going to say it from the get-go again. This same man, same thing will happen to him, and I believe I'll knock him out. I do.
How do you look back on the Richards fight?
I've never watched it back.
Why not? Career best performance, biggest stage of them all. Why do you not watch that back?
Yeah, it's just whatever's happened then. I've enjoyed it, and it was me who was doing it, and to me that's enough. I don't need to see it again. I go on to the next one now, and now even maybe even on a bigger platform than it was last time, over here in London. And the same thing will happen again.
That seemed like an emotional night for you. I watched your Boxing King Media, you know, they were there filming backstage when you were talking to, I think it was your sister on the phone as well.
No, it was my wife. It was
your wife?
Yeah.
You broke down?
I did. It was, but you know what it is? My family's a lot of lunatics. I got on the phone and I shouldn't have even spoke to any of the women. And as soon as he gets on the phone, they're sat there crying their eyes out, and I've turned into them. And it was a good feeling, do you know what I mean? So it was a good feeling, and yeah, I was proud of myself for once. Why
did it mean so much? Because it felt like it just felt like there's a lot of story that we haven't heard, and we've just seen these little bits. You winning a fight, you crying afterwards, and that. But
yes.
Why did it mean so much?
It meant a lot to me because, well, I've been through a lot, you know what I mean, in my personal life, and the ups and downs of boxing, and it's took me this far, this long till to get where I am at now. You know what I mean? So it was it felt very, very good. You know what I mean? It meant a lot to me because it just does. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Look, listen, you pick up this win.
Yeah.
It'll mean even more, right? Joshua Buatsi.
It'll mean even more, yes. It'll mean even more. But you know what it is? I'm not one of them people that I've never even. You know, since the fight happened, the last fight, I've never took a second thought of it, if you want to know the truth. I've only been thinking now of what's going to happen. I've never even... Maybe one day I'll sit down and I'll think back of what I've done and this and that and been here and been there, but I never do that. I'm not that type of person. I don't look back. I don't watch any of my fights. I just win and move on, and that's the plan until I become the best in my weight division. And you know what it is? It's a true thing. You never know when you keep getting and keep going. But when are you truly satisfied? Do you know what I mean? Say when I become the undisputed light heavyweight champion of the world, will I still be satisfied? Or you know what I mean? You never know. You win that then, and you think, right, I'm going to move up to cruiserweight now then, and then I'm going to do it there. You just keep going, don't you? And
there'll always be something you're chasing.
I'm not going to lie. I'm embracing everything. And I am grateful for everything that God's given me. 100,000%. Couldn't be any more happier. And I couldn't have done all this by myself. I still believe God put the right people in my life to get me to where I'm at today. I couldn't have done this by myself. 100%. But maybe something will change along the way. But that's just how I am. And I'm enjoying every day. I try and enjoy every day of life instead of enjoying moments. I'm trying to enjoy even the little things. We went for a Subway before I come here. Even trying to enjoy my food, as mad as that sounds, when you've been through a period of time in your own life where you're not enjoying nothing, and you're in a very, very bad way, you maybe have to go through something like that to get to the other side to start thinking, I need to try and enjoy every day. Never mind all these great moments. What about, I've had days where I've never done very much, went to the beach or something like this, but it was a good day. You know what I mean? And they're just as much as the big moments.
You're taking in every moment counts. And
yes.
Listen, September 21st is a big moment. It's
massive.
Wembley Stadium, it's an Anthony Joshua, Daniel Dubois undercard, and it's Joshua Buatsi, an unbeaten light heavyweight, who many have been tipping for big things.
Yes, they've been tipping him for big things, yes. But he's, listen, he's a very, very good fighter, and he could go on and become a world champion. But unfortunately, he's in my way. I'm in his way now. And the only way he'll become a world champion is if I vacate a world title belt and I say, here, you can have that and fight someone else. It's the only way he'll become a world champion. Because unfortunately, I'm in his way now, and I'm going to do what I'm going to do on the 21st September.
You've sparred?
We have, Dev, we have. But sparring, but, and I was 20-year-old 5 years ago. I gave him the biggest hiding of his life 5 years ago, which makes no difference. He's become on and grew as a person, and I have, you know what I mean? The difference is he's 31 or 2 and I'm only 25. So, and
amazing, you're so young.
He's had 5 or 6 very hard fights. You know what I mean? I'm as fresh as a daisy, if you want to call it that, innit? Really. I'm fresh as. No
miles on the clock. Listen, you got in his face yesterday when you faced off. You stood there and you made the decision. Hold on, I'm going to go here, yes. Nose to nose.
Yeah, why not? Well, why not? Innit? He was trying to provoke me, and I gave him what he wanted.
Was he trying to provoke you?
Well, I went to shake his hand in the backstage, and he wasn't very kind. I was trying to be very nice and respectful, and he changed it. So it's not a problem with me. Dev, you know me.
I do.
I love that. I love it. It's fantastic. So, yeah.
What's going to happen then, this fight?
I believe I'm going to knock him out. I'll knock him out in 4 or 5 rounds.
That makes you the WBO interim light heavyweight champion?
Yes.
That means you're in line to fight Better Biev Bivol winner?
That's the one.
Big plans, Willy Hutchinson?
Very big plans.
Best of luck to you, mate.
Thank you very much.
All right, mate.